Dearly beloved, we are gathered here to celebrate the unholy union between the family of logicless logic and music and dance number that goes on for no reason, and the family of plot holes and daft writing. Now, if anyone has anything to say about this abomination, please speak up and never hold your peace. I have a thing or two to say. Yes, brother, speak up. This is some goddamn bull. Namaste Wahala is a movie that I really don't know why it was made. Because I'm here sitting and wondering why the movie wasn't done maybe in the north and maybe an Indian and somebody, a northern girl, because that would make perfect sense. That still doesn't make sense, but what I'm trying to say is that the north is known for watching a ton of Indian movies, and I don't understand why the movie wasn't between an Indian and a Hausa girl. I'm not trying to be an SJW here, I'm just saying. And please don't get me wrong, that is not the only problem with this movie. I haven't even started yet. You do a movie and you directly cut out your core audience from the movie. I don't know what you were thinking, okay? And I'm not trying to be an advocate for Hausa movies. Those movies need more than help. There's no hope for those ones. I'm just trying to say, business-wise, it makes more sense to make a movie about an Indian guy and a northern girl or an Hausa girl. That makes more sense to me, money-wise. But hey, looks like some people don't like money. Nowadays, from the trailer of a movie, I can tell which movie is really going to annoy me and which movie is really going to be stupid. The minute I saw Netflix logo on it, the first thing that came to my mind was, looks like I'm about to get lectured again over some dumb shit. I've had the movie for a while and I refused to watch it because I didn't want to torture myself, but hey, here we are. And for those who don't know why we are here, I'm going to run down this movie and pull out some of its problems, then I'm going to stop and talk about its major problem. So, here we go. Now, the movie starts off with something that I'm starting to get tired of seeing in Nigerian films. Does every Nigerian film have to start with them showing us shots of the city? Like most of Nigerian films have to start with multiple shots of the city, up view, side view, just every view. From the top of my head, I can think of 4 Nigerian movies that have done this, but you know what? Never mind. Alright, in 1 minute 56 seconds of this movie, I've already found the problem. This should be a new record. How do you run into someone in an open beach? There is no one but you people there. How? Do you know how much space it is on the beach? If the beach was crowded, it wouldn't still make sense to some point for them to hit each other. But I mean, look at this. The only way something like this is possible is if there's a building on the beach that someone just took a sharp turn and they ran into each other. And in Nigeria, the first reaction to anything like that is, you know, a sea road, but here it's breaking my heart in all the right ways, and no, I don't mind clean eyes. Then we skip over to her telling her friend that she met this Indian guy.
So you like rainbow?
Question, is that even racist?
Exactly, so you know.
Wait, the land will got a date? Maybe the movie should start with her jogging too. Now he's proclaiming love and he wants to marry her. Why he didn't ask for her name and number when he met her, we don't know. It was just done like that so the movie can happen. Think about it, you meet someone that you are just staring at the person like that, wouldn't you ask the person anything? But here he walked to the beach thinking he'll find her one way or another. Why not just come out tomorrow or the day after tomorrow the same time and hopefully you'll find her?
Can she at least give me a son-in-law?
Wait. When has it ever been that it's the father who's looking for a son-in-law? Isn't it the mother that usually do this thing? What is this shit? Netflix, you have started, go?
With the 2 of them together, I can rest easy and know that my company is in good hands.
Your company? Wait, did this guy just pawn off his daughter? Okay.
I'm going to marry you.
Excuse me?
That was fast. Do you know how many times Nigerian girls have had guys use that line? Oh, it's romantic when a light-skinned person says it. But when you're a black nigger-skinned person, you're a job man. Now they shake hands and now they are singing. Why is he singing in India again? If this girl sings, I am out of this bitch. Seriously, I didn't know sleeping with an Indian gives you dancing ability and a new clothing line. Now we get a character that is probably going to be the enemy in this movie. Since it's an Indian production, we have to have one of those. And okay, it's not exactly a bad idea. Now it's time for him to meet her family, and Nigerian films always does the same thing, where the girl never tells her boyfriend how to act and how to behave when meeting her parents. But here's the most stupid part in this movie. She didn't even give her mother a heads up. Think about it. Her mom asked her, where is this guy from? And she didn't tell. You still can't tell me that the guy is already outside waiting. Her dress already showed that it's probably a different day that he came, and she still didn't tell her mom anything. So a foreigner is come and see your parents, and you somehow did not do a practice run with them at all. Okay.
You bring me an Indian?
Dad.
Wait. Are we the racist one in this movie? I'm very sure Nigeria don't really have a problem with foreigners marrying their girls, but you know, plot. You know, all of this could have been avoided if this character acted like a reasonable or real human being and told her parents, like, what was she expecting? And how many times are we going to watch the same movie reskinned? Couples love themselves, but their parents do not approve of their relationship. There have been way too many Nigerian movies with this plot line. Heck, Indian series mostly have this plot line. Now we get the sub to your friend scene where the friend is going to try to make both of them feel better and stuff like that. And now his mother has flied all the way to Nigeria for her son. I'm not even going to talk about this scene here. So he's a mama's boy. Okay, that's weird. And now it's time for his mom to meet his wife to be.
Don't be silly. No, this is madness. No, forget. No means no.
So now we discover that the fool too hasn't told his mom about her. I'm like, what is wrong with these two characters? Are they just daft or something? I mean, first and foremost, he's been telling everybody she's the girl he wants to marry, but when it comes to his mother, he's like, no.
He tried to touch me, but
Of course, it's going to be a movie about women suffering in the hands of men. It's nice how the movie wants to pin Nigerian men as either weak, useless, or misogynist bastards. Let's not talk about how women are treated in India and the landslide of domestic violence towards women that make ours look like a joke. And in no way am I trying to say just because it happens more there, we shouldn't talk about the one that's happening here. If we can't talk about both, why are we having this conversation? Now we find out that this bastard that hurt this woman is their biggest client. Or rather her father's biggest client, and he wants her to drop the case. And since she's on a Netflix mission, she said no. So it's daughter combat! Her versus her dad's company. And it's time for the court case. Hoorah! Bearable banter, but let's get on! It's time to rumble!
to the tune of 50 million naira.
50 million, that's a hell lot of cash. Now the bastard lawyer has not a video, but cut pictures from the video to show what happened. Is it anyone just going to ask where's the video, the full video, to show everything? Personally, even if it's a cut pictures or pictures of the video, there's going to be timestamp to show when the thing started and now when showing the guy is injured. There'll be like a gap in this, but none of the lawyers brought that up, you know. It's kind of stupid for anybody to try to use this video or this picture as evidence because it just brings more questions. For Christ's sake, you never ever even thought of the CCTV camera of the hotel till now? Like, isn't that kind of one of the first things you're going to do your background checks of the whole case? Or all you just have is just a woman being beaten, immediately went to court? Like, really? You didn't even try to get any evidence of that? Like, did you guys even really check her backstory or anything? But no, just because it has the same genitalia as you guys, it must be telling the truth. Yay. And now we find out that the video footage has been destroyed. How? You gotta think of it. How did she destroy it? Like, what influence does she have on the security of that hotel for them to do something like that? You really need to think about this. It's there, but it doesn't really make sense. I mean, CCTV camera footages should be backed to a cloud. Like, how do you destroy it or delete it from the cloud? Okay, actually you can delete it from the cloud, but how do you destroy it from the cloud?
Nobody wins a case by just being right. It is always about what you can prove in the court of law.
Yeah, he's right. It's what you can prove in court. And that's what fed her and put her in school. So, you know, this is not an argument you can win here. Nope, I'm not doing this. I'm done. I'm done. I can't do this. I'm done. I am done. I'm done. I'm done.
My friend, will you shut up? I can't do this thing.
Okay, I'm back. I just needed some fresh air. Okay, let's do this. What do we have next? Come on, man.
Shut up! No, you ain't talk say you go down. You must finish it.
Now the mother goes to go and look for the daughter at her friend's place, and somehow they didn't have a backup plan if any of that happened. You know, dumb girls. Then the mother says,
nobody buys the cow if they can get the milk for free.
true, but nobody buys a cow that doesn't produce milk. I'm just saying. Then she goes to Raj's house and all hell breaks loose as the mothers meet themselves for the first time. It was a very good banter with logical points, but this scene here shows how useless these children are, but at the same time shows the real problem of this movie. This couple are boring and spineless. Raj, take away his color and his Indianness from him. What do we have here? He has nothing apart from being an empty plaque of wood that is a mama's boy. He has no charisma or character traits. And when you look over to her, she has nothing working for her apart from her being a woman's rights lawyer or whatever that is. There's nothing really we can like about them below the surface level because there's nothing there. These spineless people did not fight for themselves, did not protect themselves, and they didn't stand up for themselves. Raj just always say, ma, please. This girl can fight for a total stranger, can walk up to her father and talk shit to him, can destroy her relationship for a total stranger, but for the man that she's planning to spend the rest of her life, she got nothing to say. She can't even stand up to her mom. How am I supposed to take this character seriously? I'm not saying she should go in a fist fight, but trying to pull her mom, try to hush or something like nothing. And this is the major problem of the movie. We have characters that claim they love themselves, but we can't see it anywhere or any place. Just them maybe dancing, because I know dancing with a girl now makes everyone believe you guys are in love or shows you guys are in love, right? Then she gets the idea to go and see the CEO of the hotel, which is a very horrible idea if you think about it. So how are you going to see him? By waiting in the lobby, so when he's coming you meet him. 1, you don't know what time he goes to work. 2, you don't even know if he's in town. And lastly, guys like this don't use the front door. They have private doors and elevator meant for them. How is this a plan? Like, if the movie shows that she's been there for days and days before she met me, it would have made a lot of sense. But no, even that, there's still chances you wouldn't meet this guy. And now more coincidence. Raj is here and he knows the CEO. Voila, because he knows the CEO, she's just going to get the right evidence she needs to win this case. Like, are you trying to tell me since she has been talking about this case with her boyfriend and the boyfriend never asked like, oh, which hotel did this shit happen? And she said, oh, it's this hotel. And she's like, oh, I know the guy. Like, the conversation, she never had this conversation with her boyfriend. Think about it. If you are telling somebody a story, oh, there's this girl who was attacked in this hotel, everybody's going to ask, what hotel is that? No, look, let me guess, you're the asshole who has been sending her friend flowers.
So you're Mr. T.
Like, can't you people make this less obvious? And now we get to see the video evidence that this piece of shit is a piece of shit. And now they are getting $75 million for damages. God damn! Yeah, go women power. Woohoo! This film no go end. Now we get a scene of how it was hard for an Igbo man to marry a Yoruba woman. But she said something that was very interesting.
You fought for the love you have today. Daddy fought for you.
When has Raj ever fought for her, and when has she ever fought for Raj? When has Raj ever put his foot down for the woman he's been telling everybody is the woman he wants to marry or he's going to marry? Look, it's even his cousin that had to talk to his mother, not him. He never stood up for her. Truly, this is just the most annoying thing about the movie. The movie spent a lot of time in just making men either useless or weak or misogynist. For the love of God, Netflix, will you shut up? This movie is still going on. How bad? And yes, we must have a wedding dance at the end of the movie. Of course. This is a movie where the characters don't act but react to everything that happens. It's either random fate or coincidence that drives the plot. They are together, something happens, then they go and report it to their friends. Rinse and repeat. We spend so much time on things trying to put them apart. We didn't even get to see them fall in love. All we got is and now they are madly in love. Nothing to see here, move on. It's like the shortest Telemundo you can ever watch. Because that's Telemundo for you. Two people meet themselves and just fall in love. Then we spend the rest of our time watching other people try to put them apart. The wokeness in this movie is too strong. And because of that, the movie doesn't know what it wants to be. Because at one point, the main story in this story took a backseat for the court case to become the main point. This movie is hard hard to watch. I was clinching almost all the time. Some of the lines in this movie are just disturbing. I will definitely give this movie a 1/10. So that was Namaste Wahala. So I'd like to hear what you guys think. Did you like the movie? Did you not like the movie? Did you see some of its stupidity? Do you question why the movie turned out like this? Should a movie like this ever be made? And what would you rate the movie? Anyway, that's all I have to say about this movie. I'll catch you guys in the comment section. Please subscribe to this channel if you like what I'm doing, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Stay diamond, people.